fresh out the stairs, better make it fast. I'm gone by sundown. Alright, you wanna say it, you better say it. Up, down, spin around, I'm the sheriff of the South. I wanna play it, the other favorite. Wild West, whiskey, ginger, blacked out. Alright. Disappear. I got a Cadillac and Bonnie riding shotgun. I'm gonna run for it, I'm gonna lace it up. They're gonna eat my dust. They're gonna eat my dust. You wanna say it, you better say it. Up, down, spin around, I'm the sheriff of the South. I wanna play it, the other favorite. Wild West, whiskey, ginger, blacked out, blacked out.
Have some fun. Let's do this.
Yeah, no, sorry. Once again, getting used to this new soundboard. Now they can hear us. I apologize. My intro, once again, went to foolishness. I forgot to hit
Oh,
our
brother.
mics. I'll get used to it. I'll get used to it. So, hope everyone's having a great night. Hope this is a nice welcome distraction from today's events. I don't want to talk about them. I don't care about them. I want to talk about your trivia question for tonight. What you got for me?
Yeah, let's go. So, Battle of the Belts was about 2 weeks ago. There were 12 Battle of the Belts total.
Okay.
On those events, now I'm going to give you just two answers. You can give me either one, whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
Um, it's the men's and the women's leader. Which wrestlers had the best records in the history of all 12 Battle of the Belts events? I'll take either the men's leader or the women's leader. So, Battle of the Belts, win loss record. Who had the best record between the men and the women?
I have no idea.
Well, think of champion.
No,
Think
I
of
know.
champions,
That's what I'm trying to
because
do.
not
I,
many lost the belts on the shows, so it's going to be a champion
so
for
it's
the men and
whoever
the women.
also who had nice lengthy reigns. I want to say,
You only got to give one. If you want to give both, you can. But
yeah, I'm just gonna take a stab at each of them. So I'm gonna say the first one is for the women's. I want to say Willow Nightingale. I don't know why. I feel like she's been on that event a lot. I feel like she's had a good.
okay,
And then for the men, yeah. See, I see what Jay DeFalco said with OC and Tony. Tony's a good choice. I like Tony. OC. OC is also a good choice. I just don't know if OC defended a lot on Battle of the Belts. I don't remember. Um, damn. Yeah, let's just stick with Willow Nightingale. I have no idea for the men, so let's just stick with the
okay,
women.
not even a guess. Okay, that's fine. So, the answer for the men's is indeed Orange Cassidy.
Oh, nice.
He was 5-0 in the history of Battle of the Belts with the most wins on the show, and for the women at 3-0, it was Jade Cargill.
Ah, Jay Cargill, that jerk. God
Three and
damn
zero.
it.
Yep, those
I always
TBS
forget.
defenses early on. Yep,
That's so
that's all
funny.
right.
That was
Yeah,
a good one. I like that one. That was a good one.
yeah, yeah. All right. So we are going to get started here. Now, before we dive into it really quick, if you're here and it's your first time visiting, welcome. Please do take a minute to subscribe down below. You can also use the Amazon Prime. You can also use your Amazon Prime account. All the directions are there for you in the chat. I won't repeat them. You can just follow them along in the chat, step by step on what to do to give us a free sub. Doesn't cost you anything. And also, I put in chat a link for Accept the Win Spotify. That is our official band sponsor for the show. We do love having them on for the beginning and the end, playing their music. And definitely check them out. Support them over on their Spotify link in the chat. Um,
Great.
yeah, so now we're going to get started. This is a variety night, so we don't talk weekly wrestling here. But what we're going to do is much requested by all of you in the chat over the last few weeks. We're going to be doing our first official spelling bee. Um, so this is for Danny to do. I'm going to present the words to him. I have gotten his permission to do this segment. I did not want to do it and embarrass him or upset him. I wanted to make sure he gave the okay before we did anything.
No one's
So I
gonna
have
be embarrassed tonight. Maybe upset, but we'll see.
we shall see. So I have a series of names, and we'll read off a few. We'll see how we're doing with time. I had them split off. I was gonna give you a pack option to pick, but I'm just gonna randomize it and pick whoever.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Um,
Also,
all right.
anyone in chat, I don't know if you can. I'm sure you can. You could probably send um Juice a private message if you want to suggest a name or anything wrestling related that you think I can't spell or will have trouble spelling. Definitely send him a
Yes.
private message. Get some options in there. I don't know what he has in store for me.
Yes, and do keep in mind if you are here in chat, while we love the support and we want you to contribute, Danny can see the chat. Do not write the
Yes,
answers in
yeah. Don't
chat,
write the answers in chat. I mean,
because yeah,
write the answers in chat. I don't.
do not write the answers in
I'm
chat.
gonna know
Okay,
anyway. Don't worry about it.
all right, getting started. So we're gonna give you some baseline names here just to kind of give you a feel. Make sure you're feeling
I'm
okay.
so nervous right now.
All right. First off, first name. Let's go with MJF.
Are we talking about his name spelled out? I assume Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Sure. I was gonna give you just MJF.
Oh,
Again, just
just
a baseline.
MJF. Just
Again, this is a
MJF, just like
baseline.
that.
Ooh, we're ready Caps A though. I don't know. All right, MJF, you got it. Good start. Okay. Next up, let's go with Hook.
Oh boy! All right.
Again, this is just baseline. This is just a baseline to get you.
DeBrickashaw. Tasmanian said
All right,
DeBrickashaw.
Hook.
I don't
So
think
I'll,
DeBrickashaw was a wrestler.
so I'll give you credit for Hook. I mean, it is supposed to be all caps. That is the legal name for
That's
him.
fair,
But
that's fair,
I'll
that's
give
fair.
I'll give you what we got here.
Does caps count? Does I thought it was just spelling.
I mean, no, but I would appreciate it. It's bonus point. It's bonus points for your moderator, Daniel. Okay. Next up, let's go with
I
Julia.
feel like this is a trick with Julia. I feel like
This
she
is
spells it-
Julia from NXT.
I don't watch NXT.
Well, she was from Japan, the one that NXT got.
I know, but
Yeah.
like I still don't know. I
All right, let's
feel
see.
like she spells it with a G for some reason, so I'm just gonna go
See.
with that.
Let's see. Because here's the thing now, I don't see it in Discord, so I have to wait for it to pop up.
Gulia. I'll spell it out.
Yeah, that is incorrect.
That is
Unfortunately,
incorrect. All right.
that is
What's the
incorrect.
correct spelling?
The correct spelling is Giulia. So there's an I in between the G and the U.
That's ridiculous.
Almost got it wrong again.
That was
Nope, still
ridiculous.
wrong.
You said
Still
there was
wrong.
I between Giu. You
It's
just said
Gi. No, you put the I flipped again. It's
Ah, damn it.
Giulia.
Oh, that's what I thought. All right, and then I thought I misheard.
Yeah, but you put the
Gotcha.
yeah.
So
Okay,
that's dumb.
that's fine.
dumb. I don't like that. That's so dumb.
Well,
name.
that's Julia's name. Your name's gonna be Julia Gulia. Yes, it
It's
says.
gonna be-
That's a good.
no, it's gonna be
All right.
spelled Jiuliagiu.
There you go. This is to help Danny. All right, next up, Diana Perrazzo.
Oh, fuck you. I know how to spell her first name. That I
Okay,
got.
good.
All right.
Okay.
Peraz.
Let's go.
Can you say her last name again?
I'm gonna use it in a sentence.
No, I just
Um,
need you to say her last name again.
Diana Perrazzo.
Perazzo.
Diana Perrazzo.
So, that's what I'm gonna guess. I know the first name's right. I don't know about the last name.
Oh boy.
JD Falco asked for a point of origin.
New Jersey. So
First
Diana
name's
is
wrong, too?
correct.
Oh, thank
The
God.
first name is correct.
Thank God.
The second name is Purrazzo. So
I put
not
the U-
great.
I put the U in the wrong spot. Forgot an R.
And
I see.
you added a U. Yeah,
I
it's
added
okay.
an A, I think.
That's Diana Perrazzo. There you go.
All right.
Okay. Next
So
up, let's see where we're
I'm
going.
2 for 4 right now.
All right. Well, those two don't count. Those layups. I give you. You know that. You know that. Okay. Let's try and give you one here. Shayna Baszler.
Oh, I think I actually do.
Yeah, you should be able to
Ah,
get this one. I think.
Fuck. It's always the Baszler. It's
Baszler. Shayna Baszler. That is correct.
Yes.
You got it. Well done. All right. Ding, ding.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, I
let's
should-
give you.
I should
Yeah.
do those for me, right? So I'll do a clap for when I get it right, and then a boost for the
All right. Let's try this one. Ian Riccaboni.
You know that's not happening. All right, Ian Riccaboni. The fuck? Riccaboni. All right, that's my
Let's
guess
see.
for Ian Riccaboni.
Ah, so close, my friend.
Ah,
So close. You had one too many N's there at the end.
really? Oh
One
man,
too many N's. Get rid of the second N. And you
that's
had it
it.
right otherwise.
Damn.
Close.
All right,
Close. Friend of the show, Ian
one
Riccaboni. How are
one and
you?
a half.
No. All right. Let's hmm. That's another one we can go with. How about Lyra Valkyria?
Lyra, Valkyria, Lyra.
Latest, one of the latest Raw superstars.
I know. I feel like I'm missing something in her first.
Mm,
You
mm.
said Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria. Hmm. Hmm.
That's wrong. I know that's wrong. I'm gonna say now, if the first name's wrong, I forgot an I after the R, I think.
So the first name is correct.
Ah, nice.
Second name though is incorrect.
How bad?
It's not terrible. You had
Okay.
it in the first half.
Alright.
VALVALKYRIA.
Whoa. Come back. Come back, baby, come back. Hold
So
on. Hold on, I messed
it's all
everything.
right.
Okay, try one more
A
time.
for
Say it one more
effort.
time. VALK.
YRIA. So you added an E and then you kind of
Ah.
flipped all the rest of the
Alright.
letters.
Alright,
So,
alright.
yeah, the Y is the area.
Ah,
So
this isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, I'm not gonna lie. Still pretty bad.
I mean, you've only gotten I think one right. So
Hey,
um,
the ones I've gotten wrong, besides like I think one, haven't been awful in my opinion for myself. I'm just judging myself now, so it's fine.
all right, fair enough. Wrong is wrong though.
Wrong.
Let's go with Nick Camarado, AEW Dark superstar.
Camarado.
Oh, hold on.
No, wait, hold on. That's not supposed to be there. that was a legit typo. All right. Imagine that's how I thought he spelled his name. Nix.
Coming soon to NXT. Okay, well, first name correct. Last name not so much. So it is COMOROTO.
COMOROTO. Oh man, I got that totally wrong. All right.
One too many M's and you
Yeah.
added an A.
Yeah,
But...
not even close. All right, next one. That one I'm disappointed.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we gonna go? Let's go with Yuka Sakazaki.
Fuck. Yuka Saka Zaki. How would you spell Zaki? Saki. Yeah, let's go with that. Sakazaki.
Let's see. Judges are deliberating. They're looking it over. That is correct.
Yes.
There you go.
Just gotta go phonetic.
All right.
Usually wrong for me.
Let's go with. All right, this one's gonna be me being mean, but I don't care. Tyreek Igwe.
Tyreek
Igwe. It is a wrestler from NXT. I have never seen them before. I have no idea who they are. But...
Igwe. Damn, Igwe. That's my guess. Tyreek Igwe.
All right. Well, surprisingly, you got the first name right.
Tyreek, I was confident in. I there's so many different spellings of Tyreek though, but I was confident in it.
Igwe, it is IGWE.
The hell?
IGWE. Igwe.
Hold on, I need to see this. IGWE. Igwe. That's terrible. I don't like that. I guess that makes sense. That's an Igwe. That's not Igwe. That's Igwe.
Yeah, just I calls him as I sees him.
That's
Um,
false.
all right, let's see how many more minutes we got here. We got about 2 more minutes. Okay, let's go with Brinley Reese.
Brinley Reese.
Yes, from NXT. Surprise.
Brinley Reese. Yeah, I feel confident about that.
So close yet so far. Brinley is correct. Reese is spelt with a C, not an S.
Oh, come on. That's bullshit.
So, okay, sorry, sir. That
That's
is incorrect.
bullshit. NXT, where names are just randomly put together and make no sense. I agree, Jay DeFalco. That's why I don't watch NXT anymore. It's terrible.
All right, we got time for maybe 2 more. So let's see what we can do here.
This
all right, let's
not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Self-diagnosed.
Okay then.
You shut
Let's go with Echecero.
You know this is a name I can't spell because we've done it on the podcast before. You're a mean man.
This is redemption time.
It's
Echecero.
not a redemption when I don't know how to spell it. So Echecero.
Just think like Etch-a-Sketch. And then from there. Zero.
That's wrong. But that's the best I could come up with.
Yeah, that is incorrect.
Yeah.
No
surprise.
So it is Hecicero.
Oh, I wasn't that wrong.
Wrong is wrong, Danny. That's a spelling bee for you.
That
You don't
wasn't
get
wrong. I put an I instead of a E.
Wrong is wrong.
That's
the rules.
This is ridiculous.
What do you? Hey, this is. I didn't invent the rules.
I'm not
of this
mad at
game.
you. I'm mad at the people who made these.
All right, last one for you. Katsuyori Shibata.
Fuck you. This might be the first time I get the last name right and the first name wrong. Katsuyori. How would you spell Sayori? Sayori.
A live look into the brain of our host. the monkey with the symbols just going like this.
How dare you, sir? All right, what's the verdict?
All right, so Shibata is correct.
I knew that.
First name, not so much.
How bad?
Katsuyori. Katsuyori.
All right.
You got
not that
two
bad.
letters wrong.
Not that
Still
bad. So that's about 4. I want to say 4. I don't think it was 5. So I'm gonna say 4 names where I only was off by like a letter, and that's.
I think you truly got 2 right. We're not counting those first. Yeah, we're not counting those first 2. You know that.
No, I know that. That's what I'm saying. I think so. You asked me like 6 legitimate ones. 2 I got right. No, you asked me more than 6. You asked me what? 10.
I don't know. I'll look later, but you got Shayna, and there was another one you got. I can't recall right now.
The other one. But then.
Oh, Yuka Sakazaki. I think those are the only 2 you got.
Oh yeah.
But
I pronounce it. And then there was like 4 I got by a letter. So I'm not that upset with myself. Better than what I thought I would do, for sure.
All right then. Well, that was our first spelling bee with Danny. We'll probably do another one in the future. If you all enjoyed it, let us know down below in the comments, and also on our YouTube page, which you can find in our link tree down below. All of our episodes from the past are in there. We really appreciate you taking the time and go back and watch some of our lovely little segments. And yeah, now we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, I will be opening up the first of my next box of AEW cards, and we will then be forecasting the AEW Continental Classic. We will see how we think it's going to go with the field, the winners, the brackets, and the winner of the whole damn thing.
Yeah, it's interesting to see field. I'm excited to talk about it.
Stay tuned, and we'll see you back here in a few.
Don't go anywhere.
Or take us with you. We'll come.
What?
Yeah, on their phone.
just one night, one night. I'm out of time. Should've said what's been on my mind, and then know why. And the last words that were said are running around in my head. Can my feet turn to a place with words of good intent? And she'll come right back around. Giving it, I find the chance to say the sounds. I'm out of time. Should've said what's been on my mind, and then know why. As it goes on, your feelings tend to be altered, and I can't blame neither falter. 'Cause every time she turns around, I get the feeling she'll say, like a river flows, our hearts will go in different ways. For the familiar whispers, they were set aside, and for the sailing disasters that'll cry tonight, and I won't drown with her. She capitalized, and I won't know the way ash in the ashes fly. The ashes fly. As it lingers, all the words unspoken under body language undercover sets the
See, I didn't do the mics. I told you it was gonna happen. I told you it was gonna happen.
That's why I screamed and threw you off. I screamed and it threw you off.
Damn it. So, welcome back,
welcome.
everyone. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you were able to give us a little subscription while you were waiting for us. No big deal. And we are back, and we are starting our pack opening. I'm going to give Juice the full screen.
Oh, I have the floor. So this is the 2022 Allure Blaster box. I have the whole box right here that I just opened before the show.
Maybe not.
I've not opened the packs. I just opened the box. And so it's a different line than the metal series. These are more like rainbow kind of colored ones, like different versions of the same card. So we're going to open them up. There's 6 in a pack. Usually they say 3 of the 6 are base cards, and then the other 3 can be random whatever. So a little bit of a nicer card quality, I feel like. Unfortunately, they all come kind of bent with the way they pack them.
Oh, yeah, that's a little annoying.
Yeah, that's all the cards. I don't know how well you can see it. You can kind of see it, I guess. I don't know.
It looks like
They all
my
come bent.
AEW crate, so it gives me PTSD
Yeah.
feelings.
So we'll start off. We have Keith Lee. Looks like that's the base card right there to give you all an idea.
I love Keith Lee.
Got a nice little shine to it. That's our boy Keith. Get well soon, my friend. Ooh, next up, this looks like a nice card. I don't know how rare this one is. It's Anna J, but it's like it says star features on the bottom, which the other one didn't, so I'm assuming that makes it special. And it's got like a black kind of colored background hollow to it, so I don't know how rare that one is. That might be the hit of this pack. We'll see. But I like
Looks like
that
a nice
one.
one, too.
Yeah. Oh, what a bummer. This is a nice card, but shitty wrestler. But I guess that's how it goes. Well, hold on, it's stuck to another card. There we go. Okay, so God damn it. So it's a numbered card. It's Satnam Singh,
Oh
which
no.
is how it goes. It's number 290 out of 299. So this is definitely like the hit of the box, probably.
That sucks.
That's how it always goes. I told my brother, I tell everybody else, I always get the shitty hits. I never get a good hit. But just to show on the back, I don't know if it's going to show it well. That's that you can see the 290 out of 299.
That's so funny, man.
Probably not worth anything. Whatever.
Who knows? I mean, he's on Team AEW now, so he's on the good guy side.
All right. Well, next up we have another Keith Lee, but this one it looks like almost like a wooden table variant. Like if you look at the background, you can kind of see like a brown wood.
You just
to
wish
it.
he gave like a different pose. It's the same exact pose.
Well, that's not on him. That's the
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying him.
Yeah.
I'm saying you wish they let him do a different pose. That's what I meant. Yep.
Well, I think that's the thing with the Allures. They do the same pose, but it's different backgrounds. Like you try to get the rainbow of a wrestler.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. And these last two are base cards, and they are Hook, Cold-handed, Cold-hearted, Handsome Devil, and all cap. It is all caps on the bottom. Yep, see. And then lastly, my boy Kyle O'Reilly. I like that one. This is early on. Obviously, this is like right after he debuted.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I mean, so not a bad pack. I mean, obviously, Satnam's probably the hit of the whole damn box. So that's unfortunate, but whatever. I mean, some people don't get a numbered at all. Maybe I get a second hit. Who knows?
Fair.
But yeah, that's the Allure boxes. First one of 5. So there's 4 more to go.
That's not bad. I really like that one. Those also, so far, hopefully I'm not jinxing it, but those also are more current ones. I didn't see anyone really old in that pack like the last one. Obviously, that's not going to happen for every pack, but
I was going to say, it's 2022, so yeah, there's definitely going to be
tell me that.
some old ones, but don't worry, I'll have newer cards soon enough. Yeah. All right, that's that. So, moving on now to our final segment of the night. We decided to have a little bit of fun with the Continental Classic. For those of you that are new here or not familiar with the Continental Classic over on the All Elite Wrestling side, Continental Classic is a month and a half long tournament with 12 wrestlers total, 6 on the Blue League, 6 in the Gold League, and they go head-to-head in a round-robin series for that time. Top 2 from each league go head-to-head in matches. Then the winner of those leagues face off to determine the winner. And so I thought it'd be fun if Danny and I each came up with our own scenarios of who we think is going to be in the field, who we think is going to win the whole thing. And then at the end of the year, we can go back, revisit, and see which one we think got it right, who got it right more, who was closer. So first up, I believe this is Danny's list.
Yes, sir.
So Danny, go to it. Let's hear anything you want to present, your thought process.
So obviously they're going to bring back some of the guys from last year. So I brought back Jay White and O'Reilly. I believe those are the only 2. I don't think Strong was in it last year, was he?
Strong wasn't. He was doing the next Strong stuff, and also O'Reilly was still out, so he wasn't in it either.
Oh, I thought O'Reilly was in that one. Oh, no, that was Briscoe and my bad. Yeah. So really just Jay White's the only one I brought back for it. I wanted to, obviously we had to bring Okada in because he's a current Continental Champion. Ospreay, I assume the Ospreay Fletcher storyline, I hope kind of culminates with the Continental Classic. They kind of use that for the storyline. For some reason, I don't know why, I think Yuta's going to get some spotlight. I think that they're going to, with the whole storyline going with the BCC, I think they're going to find a way to get him in there and just like have that continue with the storyline. Roderick Strong's doing a lot of good stuff. I think after this whole MJF thing, that's where he starts going. And Big Bill's my wild card. I wasn't sure who the last one was going to be. I was looking through the roster and I was like, the learning tree, as much as we don't want to talk about one certain person, Big Bill is not an ROH champion, so we can talk about Big Bill.
Correct.
But
Correct.
the faction itself, is still prominent on television, so it kind of makes sense that they might try to get someone from the faction in there. So that was my Blue League, mainly like the Wednesday League. That's what I kind of obviously associate with. And then for the Gold League, Ricochet, this has to be his time to shine. If you don't put him in here and let him at least make it to like one of the top 4, top 6, whatever, then I don't understand what we're doing with him. I don't understand why you brought him. There's really like, this is a perfect situation for him to do a lot of good matches. You don't need a lot of storyline build-up. You already have the Okada stuff built in there. You have the Ospreay stuff kind of built in there already. You can even go with the Fletcher stuff built in there. You can kind of relate those a little bit. But I really feel like this is a good place for Ricochet. And same thing for Fletcher. This is a perfect moment for Fletcher to put a name for himself, really capitalize on his heel turn, really capitalize on his new look. I think those two on Saturday get a chance to shine well, and I hope they get a chance to shine well. Kyle O'Reilly, I thought for some reason was in it last year, but this is a perfect tournament for Kyle O'Reilly. I think he's going to do really well in it as well. Buddy Matthews, Beast Mortos, I think those are guys that we're putting in the tournament to make everyone look great. They're obviously going to get their win here or there. Maybe Buddy has a King Brody like. Wait, why did I say King Brody?
Lord Boogie.
Lord Boogie. But hopefully he has like a good run, and I don't know if he's gonna make it. Obviously, with all the names that I have and the rankings I have, he's not. But he's gonna be there to like make everyone look good. Beast Mortos, that's his job. And then Nick Wayne's my wild card for the Gold League. I think again another situation where you have the patriarchy really doing well, really capitalizing. Now that they're adding some people to it, you can let Nick Wayne kind of try to shine on his own. They're not going for tag team belts anytime soon. They're not going for the trios title anytime soon. So Nick Wayne can go into this tournament. He's not going to do well. I don't think he's not going to be one of the top that make it into the finals, but putting him in the tournament, getting him some good matches, getting him that experience and exposure, I think does well for him. So that was my kind of mindset with all this. Again, 6, which is funny that it just happens to be the 6th ranked person in both leagues, but those are my 2 wild cards. I don't know if they're going to make it. The other ones I feel pretty strong about that they should have a good shot of getting in there.
Okay. So who you got winning the blue? Who do you got finals of the Blue League, finals of the Gold League? Who are your 2 one-on-ones? Or are you doing a 3-way like they did like last year?
No, I really hope they do a one-on-one. For the Blue League, I'm gonna say it's Ospreay and Okada. I think you just got to run that back, let those 2 kind of finish that rivalry, and then for the Gold League, I think it's gonna be Ricochet, and I think again for the storyline, if I really do think they're carrying out the storyline, Ricochet and Fletcher, and then you have Ospreay and Fletcher kind of meet, but that's assuming they go with the storyline. If they don't, they can really flip it and go Okada Ricochet, which would also be great, and then let Ricochet have his shiny moment, which, now that I said that out loud, I think I'd rather have that and have Ospreay and Fletcher kind of do their own thing, because that should be more of like a revenge rivalry and not a title rivalry.
All right, so what's your finals? Who's your winner then? I think you kind of said it, but you got to make it official.
I'm going to say Ricochet beats Okada in the finals.
Okay. All right. So I like your field overall. My issue, I like your gold side more than your blue. I think the problem with the blue side is like, I think it's almost too stacked. Like someone's got to lose, and like it's just a rough spot because Yuta can't lose a lot right now. Like Strong and Bill can, but Bill's a big guy. He shouldn't be losing a lot. So I think the blue side's a little bit too uneven. That's just from me looking at it compared to the gold side. I think the gold side's way more balanced. You probably could have flipped someone from blue and gold and made it work better.
Yeah, I was trying to keep I'm trying to keep when I think of blue and gold, I think who's more on Dynamite, who's more on Collision. I know that's not how they kind of necessarily split it up, but that's just my mindset with it. So I was just trying to keep it kind of show to show.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sweet.
All right, cool.
All right, you're up. Here we go.
I'm up. So this one is mine. Waiting for the official change on my screen.
Okay. All right.
There it is. All right.
Couple similarities, a lot of differences.
Yeah, I'd be curious to look at our gold. I think our gold is almost like 4 out of 6 are the same.
Mm-hmm.
Um, really quick, yeah. The middle four are the same four as you, and then
And
on
then
my
I have
left,
Okada in my blue instead of the gold. I got
yeah,
Osprey. I got Buddy. I also have Buddy in the gold instead of the blue. So you have most of my gold in
yeah,
yours.
yeah. So I'll go through this. With the blue side, I figure Takeshita. He was kind of a weird one to put in. I know he's the international champion, but you know what? They did it last year with Eddie as Ring of Honor champion. So you can put another champion in there again and let him go for a bit. Um, I think it's a good buffer for Takeshita as well on that side with Osprey when you have Fletcher on the other side, kind of playing with Ricochet. So you got that story on both ends going on with the leagues. So that's why Osprey Takeshita over there, Fletcher and Ricochet on that side. Um, from there, we needed somebody in there that's going to have their struggles in the tournament, kind of how Lethal did and Garcia did last year. I think Andretti is the perfect spot to be that guy this year with what got going on right now with Top Flight, getting frustrated, wanting to leave, all that kind of stuff. I think this is a good spot to put him in there and keep losing or get a few wins, get angry. Good spot there. Buddy Matthews, kind of the same thing you said last year. He's that Brody King spot with the House of Black being in their representation. I think Shelton would be a good person to have in here, not to win it, but just to have like a nice solid set of matches coming into the company on behalf of MVP and Lashley. Um, Cole is kind of my unofficial wild card here.
Yeah, surprised you
Um,
got Cole in there again.
Not gonna lie, I had Omega in there at first.
That'd be dope.
Um, And then the announcement happened where Omega is going to be wrestling in January. I don't know if you saw that
Yeah.
at New Japan. And once that hit, I was kind of like, okay, maybe he won't do this then. So I kind of switched it to Cole. I figured it's a good spot, and also it's a good spot where Cole can get a lot of losses. Like, we don't know how the next month's going to go, but bring him in with the whole strong thing, have the feud with MJF. He can lose in the match, go into the Continental Classic, and just not do great. And they can play that up with his ankle and his history. So that's
It's
why I
so
threw him in
funny.
there.
That was my mindset for putting Strong in there. I figured after this whole rivalry, Strong would be the odd man out. You let Cole and MJF kind of go off, and then Strong comes in here and he kind of struggles in the Continental Classic because like he's just on a like losing streak or whatever, and like can't catch a break. So it's funny that we had the same mindset, just a different superstar
Yeah.
doing that, a wrestler doing
Yeah.
that, whatever.
Thank you. Yes, wrestler. Over on the gold side, Okada, obvious. He's the champ, has to be in it. Not gonna lie, I was waiting for you to make your league and your setup and not put Okada in, so I'm glad you did. Um, yeah, I know, probably give you a little bit more credit, but at first I was
You
like,
son
I was
of
like,
a bitch.
oh, he's gonna forget. He's not gonna put Okada. But yeah, and then I threw Kyle in there. I thought Kyle would be a good, solid hand to get in there, kind of play the Mark Briscoe role where like again he can get some wins, get some losses, and he can play up the frustration with his character with opportunities. Kyle Fletcher feels like a layup with the story I mentioned. Beast Mortos, another one that's like a solid hand that could take some losses. Um, Same thing with Commander. So again, just people in there
Commander's a
that can
good
put
one. I
on,
didn't think of Commander.
yeah, just put on good contest and like can go somewhere, but they're probably not gonna, but they're gonna give you good stuff. Um, and then Ricochet, like I mentioned with the story. So for me, my final four, um, I would go with um, Will Osprey and Takeshita on one side, and then on the other side, I have Ricochet and Fletcher. Kind of both on the same page here with our idea, but
That's really funny.
yeah, and then my idea from there was going to be the finals. Now we're going to run back Ricochet versus Osprey 1-on-1 because we didn't really get a good finish for it at the week after Grand Slam. Now we get it finally here under Continental Classic rules. No interference. No one can get involved. You've conquered Takeshita and Fletcher. Now it's just you two 1-on-1 for this belt. And I also have Ricochet actually winning the
That's
Continental
so
Classic.
funny.
So yeah, so we both ended up going the same way in terms of our winner. Just I have him beating
Just a
Osprey,
different
where
route,
you have
yeah.
him beating Okada. But I just think that's the better payoff. Where like you
That's so
did this
funny.
match on Dynamite, didn't have a good solid ending. like run it back now here at World's End and get your payoff and give Ricochet the win. I think it's a better moment.
No,
So
for sure.
yeah,
I mean, I like that. That's not a bad idea at all. So that's pretty funny though. That like again, a very similar fields
yeah,
and very similar Final Four. Very similar a lot of stuff. So that's crazy and that's awesome. I really like that. And I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
When you first brought the idea up, I was like I don't know if I can just totally make up the field. Like I'm hoping I got like a little bit
Huh,
of leeway, a little bit of idea, and
huh.
then once I
If
started
you
looking at
think
it, like
about it,
it's so easy. Like what should
yeah.
happen, who should be in there, and then there are a few like again out of the what are there 12? Out of the
Yep.
12, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 out of 12 the same, no matter what league they're in.
Wow.
7 out of
Wow.
12 the same.
Well, 6 because Okada doesn't count, but yes,
That's fair. Yeah. Okada.
half the
Thank God.
no, it's true though. Half the field's the same though.
So that's
Um,
pretty wild.
yeah. And my last note for you that I was going to say was like because I thought about Yuta too, and I personally think with the stories that they're telling right now, I don't think Blackpool Combat Club should be anywhere near the Continental Classic. Personally, I just don't think it fits with what they're doing versus what it is. So that's why I
Well,
didn't put him in there.
isn't the whole and I agree. Like I said, I'm not sure where the story's gonna go with it, and I don't know like what their quote unquote takeover is. But I was thinking about this story, and I was thinking about like what they're doing and stuff. And in my head, it's like, well, technically, the story is that they're trying to
Bring back AEW,
bring
yeah.
back AEW, bring back what wrestling is, and that all these
Mhm.
people can't wrestle, and the Continental Classic is literally just about wrestling. So
Yeah.
putting Yuta
Well,
in and saying like, now you go show the world what we can do, blah blah, wouldn't be the worst storyline. And
well,
I agree. If he's not in, makes complete sense why he's not in. But that was just my thinking with it. And again, my
so
wild
here's the
card.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
my wild
I'm
card.
fine with Yuta being in there if they do go that route. What I'm worried about if they put Mox in there.
I would be so mad if
I know.
they could put anyone else. You could put Claudio in, you could put Pac in, you could put Yuta in. Yuta should be the one who goes in because
Yeah.
like he has to prove himself and to put him through the trials and tribulations, whatever. But Moxon would piss me off, and
Well,
it
yeah,
just
because
wouldn't make sense.
I mean, also Claudio was in it last year. Pac doesn't really like to lose, so I figured the two of them probably wouldn't be in it this year.
Another reason I didn't
And
put him in, yeah.
yeah, and Mox really shouldn't be in it. But the thing is, like if I recall last year, he was like he ran the gauntlet. He didn't lose. So like, I mean, I wouldn't like what better defense do you have to put somebody in like than to like put him back in? Like he I don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, and Lashley could end up being in it. Like we really don't know. They could completely
So
swerve
yeah,
us.
that's and I
But
was thinking about that. And I was like, I don't know if if they want to put like these big guys in, like even with Shelton. I don't know if they want to put all like the newer big names in because like they have to lose and
yeah, yeah.
they can't win the whole thing. So I don't know.
Mhm.
With the names we had and the storylines they have going on, I feel like the Continental Classic is more just about like wrestling, where you can sprinkle in a storyline here or there, but like it's more just about like a tournament. It's its own story in a sense.
Mhm.
Whereas like if you have storylines separate from it, just let those play out separate from it. Let that be an additional part of AEW. Don't really
Yeah.
mix it in. Like again, I think we only put one storyline each into our Continental Classics, and it was the same one. It was the Don Callis, Kyle Fletcher, like
Well, bigger picture,
Osprey,
yeah. There's other
Okada, Ricochet
storylines in there.
rivalry there. But
I
I'm just
mean,
saying,
yeah.
like beside like that's the storylines between wrestlers. There's other storylines in there where like guys have to prove themselves or whatever the case is. But like there's no big other storylines that we put in the classic just because like it's its own thing. So at least
Yeah.
my opinion.
No, it is. I mean, there wasn't really many last year, like
Exactly.
going into it. So
Like the
we'll
only
see how
storyline
it
I can
goes.
really
I mean,
remember. Go ahead.
full
Sorry.
gear. No, I'll say full gears in like 2 weeks, and then I forget if they announced the field. I think they announced the field the week after full gear. I think they announced the concept like the week of full gear,
Mm-hmm.
and then so we're only like 2-3 weeks out from knowing the field, so we're not
Yeah,
that far off.
it's gonna be exciting.
We'll see soon enough.
Now, last year they had 3 belts going in there, right? or they had
It was
two,
two.
and then one got added into it, right?
No, they were doing the Triple Crown thing because Eddie was the New Japan Strong World Champ and the Ring of Honor World Champ, and he was putting them both on the line in there. So effectively, whoever won the Continental Championship would
That's
become a
what it was.
Triple
I was trying to think
Crown
where the third one came from.
Championship.
Yeah.
But it was confusing because everyone thought it was gonna. We didn't know what it was yet, so everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Is it gonna merge into one belt or this or that?" By now, we know now the New Japan Strong belt is gone, and the Ring of Honor World Title is thankfully, quote unquote,
Gone.
still here. I don't know, but
Gone in your eyes.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see though, because obviously Okada goes in as the champion, but like I'm guessing he relinquishes the belt and that's just it. Like they don't. I guess because effectively he's eliminated by points and then he loses it. So I don't know. We'll see how they play up that. 'Cause
Well,
that's
I
new
think
this year
that's
now.
what they said last year at Briscoe. If Briscoe didn't make it, it would be not Briscoe.
Eddie.
Sorry,
Eddie.
Eddie. If Eddie didn't make it, then it would be a new champ, definitely. So like,
But
they
that was
made it seem like he was defending it throughout the tournament, even though it was pretty much up for
It wasn't.
grabs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the same thing's happening with the Continental. Like
Yeah,
it's
I
just going to
agree.
be like it's going to be relinquished is essentially what I'm saying. But, all right, well that's our Continental Classic forecast. We'll see who looks more right come a month from now. I guess we'll see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Again, I'm going to say that the spelling bee was a raging success for me. I don't care what my co-host says. I did great. And
11.
this Thursday, we will be talking about Crown Jewel, my least favorite pay-per-view in the history of pay-per-views, just in general. But we're talking about Crown Jewel. We don't have to do predictions, because I believe Full Gear is in 2 weeks, right? So we don't do predictions for Full Gear this week? Correct. Thank God. All right, so no predictions this week, just recap of Crown Jewel, talk about some AEW talk. So please join us Thursday. We hope you guys had a good time. Have a great night, everyone. See you guys later.
Oh yeah, see you all Thursday. Bye bye.
Just put the past behind you. I know she can't turn back time. She ran like it once was past beside you. So maybe someday soon, for the falling whispers, they were satisfied for the sailing disasters that'll fly tonight. She capitalized I got